ecosystem for the new degree apprenticeships and speculating on that. We started off by thinking about learning design. It has a bit of, learning design's got a bit of regulatory discourse in it. A good learning design, I guess, you want to think about the ethos, the principles, why you're doing the course, what the students are going to get out of it. And that's great, but we've got a new player in the learning design process, and that is the employer here. And the employer, frankly, has a very direct purpose. The employer wants their skills gap filled. They want value for money for the levy they're paying. They want the skills gap within their organisation to be filled by these new degree apprenticeships that, frankly, costing them a lot of money and requiring a lot of investment and overcoming of red tape. There was some data yesterday that degree apprenticeships are down 50% from last year because of red tape issues. So having established that, we then thought a little bit about how degree apprenticeships work. The model is 80-20 ideally, so 4 days a week with the employer, 1 day a week working with the university. Some of that can be online. So the student now has a very different learning environment, and there's many aspects of that you could focus on. The one we talked about, which we think is important in terms of student satisfaction, is that of equality of experience by different students. Now, in an employer workplace environment, different students will experience different things. Some will have wonderful mentors, some will be put in placement where they don't. And we feel this is going to lead to a lot of strain on the university to plug that gap. So I'm in a placement at the moment, I'm not getting much mentorship, but my mentor is busy. As a university, can you plug that gap? So where we're going with our thinking is what perhaps is going to happen with apprenticeships is you will have a specialist apprenticeship educator. Someone who is more in tune with this three-way relationship between students, employers and universities, more able to fill the gap of where the employers are, and perhaps more able to design courses that are a little more commercial, a little more related to that eventual skills gap, giving students perhaps more workplace style assessments and outputs and skills that they can then apply into their role. So that was our thinking. Is there anything I missed out?